you guys discussed various social dynamics of hugging vis-a-vis friend groups, but what if you're in a situation where you want to hug some of the people in the group, but not all of them? I hang out with a group of friends on the reg, and mostly I don't see those people outside the group situations. I like everyone, but I'm kind of picky who I let in my touch bubble. And
touch bubble would be a good name for a kid.
Yeah.
That's a name.
This season on Survivor. Hey, I'm Touch Bubble. Ooh. Ooh.
Hey, ladies. Touch
too
bubble
hot
here.
to handle, too cold to hold. Because he's got a very small touch bubble.
and only some of the people in this group qualify. I want to hug them, but I don't, because I don't see them much. Otherwise, I don't want to make the non-huggables feel bad. Is there a way to negotiate this smoothly? I need a hug. I need a hug, but not from you.
Oh, that's so tricky. Yeah. It's so true.
You've got to start thinking like a velociraptor. You have to separate the group. You have to weed one off from the herd.
Hey, Dylan, could you step in the bedroom with me? I just want to hug you.
Well, not the bedroom. If you're gonna conduct a secret,
step in the laundry room with me.
Physical, intimate act.
Yeah.
You don't do the bedroom.
Will you step into my hug panic room, please?
You cannot bust your touch bubble in the bedroom. It is inappropriate. I'm saying just weed them off. Maybe it's just like a line of sight thing, where you come up from behind while the rest of the group is watching, Eurovision or something, and then you hug them.
Yeah. Quick! No! Okay. Well, you can't fucking rush it. Is the problem? You can't dip in their stealth and then bust that bubble and then get out in like half a second, because that's going to be a shitty ass hug. You need to get a full embrace. You need to go chin to shoulder.
Can I throw this out?
This is the third time you said throw this out. You've got to pull
just
the reins on that.
Let me interject this.
Okay.
Please allow me to insert this into the conversation.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
What if you just fucking do it and you look the unhuggables dead in the eye, and then when Deborah's like, hey, how come we never hug? Say, hey, remember that time when I tried to tell you about my Meemaw surgery and you kind of cold-shouldered me? That's why.
Or while you're giving this other person a deep chin to shoulder hug, you make eye contact with the unhuggables and you whisper, unhuggable. Just to really let them know where they stand. I get it. Like, this happens a lot when, like, we'll go on these overnight trips with a big group of friends. Maybe we're standing at a lake house, just like bonding. Oh, the tightest bonding. Bonfire secrets and lakeside memories. And then at the end, everybody's going their separate ways, and you get that little bit of summer camp tinge of like, I'm going to miss you fools because we're not going to hang out constantly like we did this weekend. And you start hugging everyone. And then there's Blaze that, like, your buddy works with, who he brought, and he's fine. But, like, you haven't known him long enough to get those lakeside memories going with Blaze quite yet.
Like, the only awkward time of the entire weekend was when you and Blaze found yourself making Pop-Tarts at the same time in the kitchen, and it was only the two of you.
Hey,
Pop-Tarts.
You having a good time?
So silly,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. Toasted pastry, who knew?
Kyle seems cool.
Yeah, Kyle is pretty cool. I've known him my whole life. Blaze, who are you? What are you? And then
Interloper!
I'd find myself in this situation with surprising frequency, and I just do it. Just hug him. Whatever. Just hug him. You're not going to start... You have to start hugging Blaze sometime. You're going to hug
That'll
Blaze.
make it all the more special. Because, like, Blaze sees you hugging everybody else, and then one day, 7 trips in, you hug Blaze, and Blaze is like, I'm in.
Have either of you ever met somebody who is, like, a friend of a friend who, like, all of your other friends know and you just haven't met yet, and then they come up to you and they say, oh, hey, and then they just go in immediately, from the jump.
Yes,
with a
that person is named Travis Patrick McElroy.
Okay, but, like, outside of yourself, have you met a person like that and then not immediately been like, oh, I like that Blaze? Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just fucking go for it from the jump, and it lets you know, like, I can feel comfortable with this person. I can feel comfortable getting to know this person because they're very warm, very inviting. They go full-blown, chin to shoulder, guaranteed 100% of the time.
What everybody wants at the end of the day is to be liked. You know, and I think that if you can give off that vibe that you like the person you're interacting with, it doesn't take forever to build a relationship or a rapport. People really respond to that. So just go in for the hug.
What I like about it is it kind of skips a lot of awkwardness by saying, like, hey, even if we're faking it, we can be comfortable around each other. Like, we're, like, let's pretend like we've known each other forever and just skip past all the shit where you don't know me.
Skip the shit. There's a lot of shit in getting to know somebody. And it's this
bullshit.
It's this shit of, are we hugging friends yet? Fuck that. Just hug that creep.